YouTube just had their Made On event in New York City where they announced a bunch of features that they're going to be rolling out to content creators, and the things that they announced this year, some of them are really awesome and they're going to be really fun for us as content creators. I'm going to share them with you and we're starting right now. So this very first one isn't the one that I'm most excited about, but I'm going to let you know what it is just because you might be excited about this particular one, especially if you're a shorts creator. Last year, they rolled out Dream Screen. Now with Dream Screen, it just makes it where you can use AI to make backgrounds of your YouTube shorts, which is pretty cool. Now they're going to be integrating Google's DeepMind to generate video. With this, it's a quality upgrade essentially on Dream Screen, but one of the things that I really like here is the example that they give where they say, imagine a booktuber stepping into the pages of a classic novel, The Secret Garden, or a fashion designer instantly visualizing fun and imaginative design concepts to share with their audience. Conceptually, this is pretty cool, so we'll see how people are going to use it. But with this, they are going to allow us to generate up to 6 seconds of standalone video clips for shorts. And the way they're selling it to us is they're saying that if you're looking through your footage and you feel like that you're missing something to help tie it all together, you can effortlessly generate a singular clip that fits right with the context that you've already captured. Now, the downside of this, but it's the way that we're going with all this AI technology, it says that these creations will be watermarked using Synth ID and will apply a label that clearly communicates to viewers that it was generated with AI. For me, that particular feature is the one that I'm personally least interested in out of the other things that they mentioned. Let me show you. If you're somebody that has trouble coming up with video ideas or thumbnail ideas, this particular one's going to be really awesome because what they're doing with this one is the inspiration tab that we already have on YouTube. They're applying more AI to this, and according to this, it's going to be your brainstorming buddy powered by generative AI, and it's going to help you curate suggestions that can mold into fully fledged projects with video ideas, titles, thumbnails, and outlines to match your styles. So there's tools that help with this sort of thing, like Creative Fuel, for example, which is a browser extension. You have Spotter, which is one that just dropped at Vid Summit. You have tools like this that are ideation tools. And one of the cool things about those is that they help you come out with all of these different ideas that maybe you wouldn't have thought of previously. This is YouTube's version of that, and it's all going to be directly built in to YouTube. And if you look in this little video example they're giving, one of the things that they say here is that you're also going to be able to dig into your own content and say, hey, give me some other ideas around this. And it's going to help you make thumbnails, come out with script outlines, and basically all the stuff that you need to make the video, which is pretty amazing. Now, this next one is one that I'm really excited about. It's about community and having a community around your YouTube channel. Currently, we got to send people to Discord for that, or we got to send people to Facebook groups or Slack groups or Telegram groups or wherever it is. We got to send them there, but check this out. In the near future, they have a feature coming out called Communities. With Communities, basically what it's going to do is it's going to allow you to have your own community right on your YouTube channel. So what YouTube says about it is they say that it's more than just comments, it's communities. It's your very own corner of the internet right on your channel. It's going to be a central hub to discuss videos, share fan art, connect with like-minded individuals, and build a vibrant sense of belonging. Communities are available now on a handful of channels as they plan to test it with more of us this year. And then they're going to expand access to more channels in early 2025. But if you look at this screenshot right here, it gives kind of a preview of what it's going to look like. And you can see right here that it has the name of the community, gives you a little bit of a blurb so you can, talk to your audience, let them know exactly what it is that is happening in that community. And then you can share posts in there. People can interact with those posts. So kind of like the community tab, but it's going to be more conversational is what it seems like. And a couple of things that I personally really like about this is they have the continuous dialogue, which basically means that the conversations are going to be able to continue to take place and that it's community powered. Basically, your fans or the people that are interacting with your content, they're also going to be able to participate in this. So it's not going to be just a one-way thing. It's going to be to where everybody can kind of come together in that one space. And a couple of things that I really want to highlight here is if you look over on this side, right, this is the main channel. Right here is where you would go to the community. But if you look at the channel name right here, you'll see that this is not this creator. So this is somebody else sharing a post. So for example, you might be able to share some things that you're doing on your channel on my community feed or in my community. Also, right here, this is another creator also sharing some information, some photos, things like that. And I'm not sure exactly how this is going to work. I don't know if you're going to have to verify people or, make sure they're trusted or whatever, so somebody doesn't post some crazy stuff in there, if you know what I mean. But I love the direction that this is heading and that we're going to be able to have all of this self-contained on the channel. I think this is really cool. And I think that this is something that YouTube should have done a really long time ago. And they kind of did, actually. When I first started, they had something kind of like this, but it wasn't as robust as this is. audiences. So this next one is called Hype, and the way that they frame it is spotlight rising stars with hype. Turn up the volume on those rising stars that you can't stop talking about. Hype gives people a new way to show support for emerging creators they believe in. By hyping a video, fans have a shared purpose to connect their favorite creators to new audiences. Videos with the most hype points will be featured on a special leaderboard, increasing their chances of discovery and recognition. It says we've been testing it already in Brazil, Turkey, and Taiwan, and we plan to expand to more of you in the coming months. So this is coming really soon, but let's look at more information on this. So if you're a new content creator, this is actually something that might be really advantageous to you. So right here it says, if a video has been out for less than 7 days from a creator with under 500,000 subscribers, you can hype it, which is beyond liking and sharing. The more hype it gets, the higher it climbs up on a new leaderboard with the top 100 hyped videos from a week. Anybody can hype up to 3 times per week. In the future, we plan to allow fans to purchase additional hypes, unlocking another revenue stream for creators too. The purchase thing seems a little bit weird to me because then basically all it's going to be is another form of advertising. So it seems like, as long as I'm understanding this correctly, it seems like that content creators are going to be able to basically pay to get their content in front of very specific audiences. So you might be able to use this as kind of a growth hacking tool if you have the money to spend on it. But with that said, if you're making really cool stuff, this might also be a really great opportunity to help you get a lot more attention on your content, because if people dig it, then there's a really good chance that they're going to be hyping it. Next is they are going to be rolling out their dubbing tool. It says they've been testing this with a small group of creators. I'll show you what it looks like real quick. In order to find it, you go into languages on your video detail page, and then here automatically generate translations for the languages below with Aloud, our new AI powered language tool. And then you hit get started. And then here we are going to refine before publishing. And then now it's being transcribed. Boom. So basically the idea here is that you simply just say, hey, yeah, this is something I want to do. And then it's done. Now, the downside of this is I did have YouTube doing this for a while. I'm going to see how this video actually turns out. But the other version of this, or, because it's still in beta, so these types of things happen, but it actually translated some of my videos into a female voice, which is kind of weird. And I didn't even know about it until I got a comment, which, wasn't too thrilled about that. But overall, audio dubbing your content so you can get in front of more people is definitely advantageous. My friend Gabby has 4x'd her viewership on her YouTube channel from audio dubbing her stuff. So this is definitely something that is effective. I've talked about this on the channel previously. So as this rolls out, it's definitely something that you should experiment with. Next up is the overhaul on the comments tab. This is also something that I'm testing right now. Really cool. You can sort by questions people ask, things like that. And it also gives you details on the viewers themselves. So if somebody leaves a comment, you can look and you can see like a comment history. You can see the people that are the most engaged in your community, things like that. I can't show you because I have an NDA, which means that I'm not allowed to show it to people. But in that particular thing that I'm testing in the mobile app, really cool in terms of just kind of helping you dial into your community. And if we look at the changes that they're making here and some of these features that they're rolling out, they're really starting to move us more in that direction of like, hey, let's start creating communities around channels again so that creators can, just be more in touch with the people that are loving their content, which I think is great. Next, if we talk about making money, they are introducing GIFs, which are powered by Jules, which is their language for it. But basically, these are donation things. They're digital items that can power real-time fan engagement while unlocking another way for you to earn. Now, with this, they're first launching it on vertical live streams in the US. Right here, you can see vertical live streams, making it easier for viewers to react, express excitement, and actively participate to add more magic in the moment. Now, with this, I think they should roll it out on everything instead of just vertical, but I know they got to test it somewhere. But I think that they should roll this out to all live streaming instead of just vertical live streaming. But, that's just my opinion. Looks like they're also expanding YouTube shopping to some additional regions. For example, here in Thailand, it looks like people are going to be able to start using YouTube shopping affiliate, which is pretty cool. So you can get that money. And it looks like they're making some updates to the TV experience for viewers, but it doesn't go into really much detail of exactly what it is that they're going to be doing here outside of some vague statements. So I'm not even going to talk about that. But overall, I'm excited about the updates they have coming out. Let me know in the comments what you think about these. And if you want to be able to take full advantage of all of this stuff and make sure that your channel's completely secure and you're not going to end up doing something that's going to cause you to lose your channel or anything like that, make sure you click into this video right here so that I can share with you some things that you should never, ever do on YouTube. Go ahead and click into that now. I'll see you in the next video.